I had no idea the British press was so bigoted.
This one's wife. Just another celebrity couple. One of the major difficulties that this one's wife has faced is that she believes herself to be far superior to that which she actually is. This is not uncommon with lesser and mid-range narcissists. They suffer from a reality gap. There are certain narcissists who are absolutely brilliant, impressive world leaders, pop stars, rock stars, tech entrepreneurs, captains of industry, managers of hedge funds, individuals who show superlative prowess on the sporting environment. There are many narcissists whose narcissism causes them to become top of their game or field, and they do very well out of it. They have inherent ability and talent, and combining that with a complete disregard for the rights and needs of other individuals enables them to trample on others and get to the very top, and to stay there. Their thirst for fuel means that they remain in the public eye, that they maintain relevance, and the fact that this is backed up by actual ability means that these individuals can have long and lucrative careers in whatever field that they particularly excel in. But for all of those narcissists, there are many, many more who are the wannabes and the never were to begin with. Those individuals believe that they can sing and are shown to be unable to do so. These are the individuals that operate on the fake it till they make it principle, but they never make it. These are the individuals that believe that they have a particular talent and then are shown not to have any whatsoever. Some can, as a consequence of good fortune and pulling the wool over people's eyes, get to a particular point before they're then roundly found out. And with this one's wife, she falls into that category. A mediocre actress who managed to ensnare a dim-witted prince, she basically hit the jackpot. And as I've explained to you before, if her narcissism had been content to harness the royal family, she'd have been made for life. Wealthy, admired, well-liked, enjoying privilege, being able to travel, she could have had a comparatively easy life whereby her narcissism would have allowed her to control lots of people through this position. She'd have received oodles of fuel and the attendant character traits and residual benefits. But her particular brand of narcissism compelled her to believe that she could do more, that compelled her to believe that she was always right, and the institution and those around it of the royal family were wrong, that it failed to recognise that there are instances where it would be better to assert control by withdrawal and staying silent and maintain within the royal family rather than kicking up a stink and go running to complain to Oprah. Accordingly, she fucked up. And the problem with that is that the arrogance of her narcissism and the delusion that it sells to her caused her to believe that she could go it alone, that she could go to the United States via Canada, embrace Celebrityville, and all the A-listers would be waiting to say, "Oh, come be with us and away from that horrible royal family. Everything's going to be all right. You're much loved. No, you are loved. You are talented and to be admired. You can turn your hand to anything now, and you're a duchess to boot. The world is your oyster." But there were two problems with that. The first is she had nothing to sell. No talent, no ability, no charisma. And she's unlikable, which she demonstrated repeatedly with the brickbats that she threw at the royal family, with the smearing that she engaged in, with the ostracisation of her father and her half-siblings, that many people looked upon that and thought, actually, she's not that nice a person, is she? Furthermore, it's apparent that she's lazy, and oh look, she's gained a reputation for being a grifter. In the land of the free, it's very much the case that there is a prevailing mindset of social mobility, whereby if you apply your mind to it, you can achieve your dreams. And if you work hard enough, they will come to be. Therefore, somebody who expects everything to be dropping into her lap, I can't believe that I'm not being paid for this walkabout, is somebody that does not fit with the American ideal. And therefore, that entitled attitude saw her become even less favourable. Accordingly, she has gone from a position whereby she could have in effect metaphorically conquered the world to now being roundly despised and seen for what she is, a talentless grifter. And this keeps popping up. Bridget Brown writes in the Express, Prince Harry and this one's wife are just another celebrity couple with nothing to sell. Prince Harry and this one's wife continue to ride on the royal coat-tails, because without that connection, they are of no interest, says one royal expert. Rupert Bell recently appeared on Talk TV's Heirs and Spares, saying, They say, we don't want to be part of the royal family. You just need to look at their website. Everything indicates that they are hanging on to the royal coat-tails. Harry and this one's wife launched a new website, www.sussex.com, which has this one's wife's coat of arms and their royal titles emblazoned on all 5 pages. Mr. Bell adds, and Prince Harry says, we don't want that. But without it, they have nothing to sell, because suddenly, if they don't have that royal connection, then what are they? They are just another celebrity couple. The royal explains the difference between those who earn it and those who don't. Celebrities have to look as if they know what they're doing, and they have to work hard at it more often than not to achieve what they want to achieve, whether it be acting or promoting something. According to Mr. Bell, Harry and this one's wife think being a Duke and Duchess is enough, that people are expected to support them, sense of entitlement, and that this is the big problem for them and the source of frustration for the public. He says, we can all see what's going on, but are people buying it? Or is this the royal family not being strong enough with them and saying, stop this? The royal commentator goes on to say that King Charles is in a difficult position, with Harry being his son, and not wanting to control the Sussex problem. So at the moment, the Sussexes have free reins in many ways to carry on, as they are, using their royal connections. And of course, they need to do so, because without such royal connections, they are just another celebrity couple. And if you look at them as just another celebrity couple, what have they got to offer? Harry has nothing. All he has ever known is being a prince that was in the army and that he likes helping out in Africa. He's never run a company. He's never come up with groundbreaking ideas. Indeed, witness his suggestions for content for Arsey wipes. Absolutely dogshit ideas. This one's wife was a mediocre actress. Anything else she's turned her hand to, well, it's the Sadeem touch. It's turned to shit. They're both reliant on the royal connection, for without it, they really are nothing. And this is a real problem, particularly for this one's wife, because her narcissism keeps telling her she's more than, that she doesn't need the royal connection, except she does, that she's more important than the royal family, except she's not, that she can go it alone without their help, except she can't. And all of that amounts to a threat to her control. Accordingly, she finds herself almost in this tortured position, reliant upon the very organisation that she wished to escape from, that were it not for them, she becomes an irrelevance, and thus consigned to oblivion. I'm H.G. Tudor. Thank you for listening.